Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And child, I don't know what was in the beans from that solar eclipse that hit everybody today. I don't know what is going on, honey. I was at my job, okay, my 9 to 5. And I just happened to pop on Twitter. And I said, what is going on around here? It's just, I was like, I am confused, not confused because I saw some things, coming up the pipeway, but I was confused on how it all just came about, how it all just leaked out into the world. I said, how y'all up here beefing on Twitter during the solar eclipse? All anyone been talking about for the past couple of days is the solar eclipse this, the solar eclipse that, and blah, blah, blue. And these people around here beefing. Just beef. I said, Lord, but that we'll get into that in 1 second. Y'all, look, I almost was not going to go live today because the only thing that kind of happened was Jonathan being sentenced, Terrence Howard in his wig, and Meek Mill saying little stuff. So initially, I was not going to go live today. I was going to go live tomorrow, and God said, "No, my child. Okay, you're going to be today." And then I had to take my time, y'all, and place the tweets in order. When I said I did my due diligence, I did my due diligence. Okay, but look, y'all know first things first. If you was here, thank you for watching live. If you're watching replay, thank you for that too. Okay, make sure to subscribe to my channel, become a whole JayBird and whatnot. Okay, subscribe. Okay, I'm building my following and stuff. Okay, do not forget to also like the video, hit the share button, share me with people that you know, hit share and then share it along the way and whatnot. Okay. Look, comment in the comment section. It's a conversation between all of us, not just me and myself, but me, myself, you, I, we, us, and them. Okay. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and Tick of the Top. Okay, I'm here. Hi. How y'all doing? How was everyone doing today? Y'all, this shirt is huge. And it looks weird because it's just a big shirt. But how y'all doing? How is y'all eyes working? Nobody look directly into the. I hope nobody who's a JayBird, okay, look directly into the light, Caroline, because you may be blind. Okay, but happy Monday. One, I woke up today and I said, "It's Monday." It was just Friday. How did we already get to Monday? I was like, I gotta go to work today. I have to try to shirt is so weird. I gotta go to work already. I can't like vacation. I could have took a day off, but I was like, girl, I just feel like the weekend is whooshed by. Okay. But hey to everybody who's here that's watching right now. Okay. Hello to y'all. Okay. And stuff. Now look. Thank y'all for liking the video already. Thanks to my mods, the moderators, the members, the JayBirds, the new birds, the no birds, folk who like me and folks who don't. Hello to everybody. Okay, hey ma, that's my mama. So y'all, look, first of all, my mama was on vacation, right? And when she's on vacation, I don't like saying she's on vacation because, you know, some folk be like stalking or whatever. So I could not say she wasn't home, but that's why she ain't been in the chat. She was a child around there in Mexico vacationing and stuff. Came back with a tan and everything. So y'all, welcome back home. I miss you, dude. I just talked to her, bro. Still saying, I talk to her every day, but not what she was done. She was in Mexico. Anyway, hey, ma. But that's where she's been. Okay. But hey, how y'all doing? Okay. Look, I feel like we gonna get into things pretty fast. I don't want to waste no time, but I want to say my hellos and stuff. The child, we're gonna get into the eclipse. Okay. Happy birthday to now. In my head, this is I don't know. I'm like, is it Lashia? I think Lashia or Lashia, I don't know. But happy birthday, L89. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Look, the story times they come and they go, is when I think of something. I may have one for y'all tomorrow on the way to work. I don't know. We shall see. Okay. But y'all, you know, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe and share and all that stuff. Yeah, I said be on time, you know, be on time. You know, because why? Because sometimes I be on time too. Okay. I love this fellas. I was like, I want, you know, because the weather is changing. I have 18,755 clothes items, and I'm like, girl, start wearing your clothes. So today was a purple day. I think I posted on my IG, my little outfit or whatever, my little leggings, purple too. Okay, and we around here having a good time. But hello. Child, I woke up and I'm like, it is Monday. And the only reason I know it was Monday was because I remembered the Housewives of Summer reunion came on. I haven't watched it yet, but I knew it came. I'm like, damn it is. I was like, it's already Monday. Lord Jesus, why he already? Okay, but we glad to be here. Okay, glad, you know what I'm saying? Happy to be. Yo, look, I talk to my mama every day. So when I do not, and I don't have access to her like I want to, it aggravates me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I want to call you for random stuff and just say, Mama, you know it's warm outside? And she'll say, I know yeah, I know. Okay, so I don't want it. Bye. I couldn't do that when she was in Mexico. But I am happy she's home. Okay. Happy belated birthday to your mama. Happy belated birthday to the mamas, the daddies, the uncles, the aunties, and anybody else around here. Happy of the birthday to everyone. Okay, it's a lot of birthdays going on. April's all month, okay, and stuff. Let's see. Should we say not all the money, child? All the money? No, the shirts. It's like a like plum. My lips are red. This shirt is like a plum burgundy. I was plum burgundy-ness today. Yeah, so this is not, it's like a, it's like a burgundy color. But y'all, let's get into some things and whatnot. Let me share my screen. Now, when I tell y'all, when I say I saved the most randomest of things, because before the debacle of Twitter and Caresha and them. I said, child, Caresha and JT beefing it out on Twitter during the solar eclipse was not on my bingo card. Okay. Terrence Howard in that wig was also not on my bingo card. Okay. A lot of things was going on. And I was like, what happened? Jesus, please help, Lord. Because, on Twitter, this be the get you gotcha. If you are I can only speak for myself. I feel like if it's out there for me to get myself, let me get it. Okay. So for me, I was like, I gotta go grab screenshots because I don't want to say, well, something happened, but I don't know. And then I sound silly if I comment on it. It ain't what they said. So I'm like, girl, you gotta grab them. And I felt like, okay, how long they're gonna be going on? They can't fuss all day. They can't fuss all day. And then they kind of was fussing on me. And then having to go between Caresha's thing, Caresha's Twitter, JT's Twitter, Saucy Santana's Twitter, Ken Barbie, the blogger's Twitter, and then another. I was like, child, and following the Yellow Brick Road to destruction, so I can come to y'all, what really happened. Okay, and I was like, child, it's a lot going on, but we can discuss it. Okay, now, but I saved random things, and I want y'all to know that the Twitter thing will be last because it's not much else, and that's the grand finale. Okay, now I was looking at some, right? Hear me out. Okay, that's Nick of the Cannon. You know what I'm saying? And while I was scrolling social media looking for things to discuss, I was like, that's it. And I said, oh, I get it. Okay. I feel like a lot of folk be like, how do Nick Cannon be pulling these ladies? Like what? And if you think about it, Nick Cannon isn't an ugly guy. I mean, he's a bit corny to me. But I feel like if it's a drunken night or I'm a little bit, liberated with the spirits of liquor in my system, and sometimes when Nick talking regular, I think he's attractive. I don't mean his antics. I do not mean, the all the children that he has. I just mean if you look at Nick Cannon, he's a handsome man. He's a bit corny, or whatever. He's sometimes he's funny, a little bit. But I said, if before we knew how he was, and it's just Nick Cannon with his muscles and all them tattoos and stuff, I feel like, okay, I kind of get it. And I said, now he out here thirst trapping. Okay, because that's what he's doing. Okay, Nick, now he out here thirst trapping. Okay, trying to. Well, also Nick has lupus. He has to stay in shape. He has to work. He had. You know what I'm saying? It's things going on to why he works out. So I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We want to first acknowledge that. Okay, that Nick Cannon. Or whatever. However, still, I feel like I was just scrolling social. I was minding my own business. And I said, that man up here holding a sledgehammer, with one hand in it. I said, okay, now Black Thor, is you gonna be in Marvel? What is going on? I'm confused. Anyway. And I saw that initially, okay. And then the next thing, first of all, thank God Nick's still around here, okay. But then I seen that now Nick is always doing little skits and stuff. He's engagement, whatever you want to always have some engagement around here. And then I seen this post and I said, what is this? What's going on? And I said, what's going on? I said, first of all, is somebody else? Now look, this could just be Nick making fun of every time you touch somebody they pregnant. Or I said, or is it an announcement? Because you have to ask the question. Because it could really be an announcement. It could really be Nick really saying, damn, every time I touch somebody, they pregnant. And here is another baby. So I don't know. Okay, but if we happen to see another woman pop out a cannon, we know that this was not a joke, that he really has someone knocked up. Okay? Because every time he touches it, because he don't use condoms. Yeah. And that would be a new baby mama. Okay. Now in my head, I feel like it's a joke. Okay. In my head, I feel like it's just a ha. And we're gonna leave it there. But I said, Nick, don't play sometimes. Okay, don't play sometimes. Because enough babies had your sperm, birthed them, and whatever, and I don't want no more. But I thought it was a little bit funny. Okay, but we shall see if a baby pops out from somebody's vagina soon. I don't know. Portia around there with PJ, watching the eclipse or whatever. To me, I said, is Portia really just trying to show everybody I am still living at the house? Because Simon was like, no one can film at the house, get out, locks change, gunmen with her and blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Not again, is Portia also just showing her or her daughter? Yes. But I said, or is she showing I still live at the residence that man told me I couldn't come back to, and he changed the locks? Okay, could that be what is it? Portia talking? What are talking? Because that's how the Simon told her she, the lock was changed. Okay, I be wondering stuff, y'all. I be wondering things because sometimes we don't know. But we're gonna leave them be. But kudos to Portia. Now, y'all, where the solar eclipse shit at? Because everybody here in Michigan, in the city surrounding Detroit, the solar eclipse happened here. I did not go outside to see it. I did not get any special glasses to see it. I sat in my office at work, and I was able to look out my window, and I said, "Oh, it's getting dark." Now, I have never experienced a solar eclipse, I don't think. And I was under the impression, okay, it's gonna get pitch black outside. It is look like the sun went down. Okay. That's all it looked like to me, But I know people around the world was outside looking, people was like, oh, it's amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm like, well, okay. It was so regular. Maybe in other states around the world, maybe they got pitch black. I was in a city, Royal Oak, Southfield, Oak Park area, here, and it just looked like the sun went down. So I was like, that's all that it was. That was a big deal. I needed stuff. Now I saw a little funny, Will Smith saying total eclipse of the sun. Funny because it's Will and his son eclipsing him. I thought that was cute and funny. So I like the few little jokes I seen, the people posting this and that. Okay, that was fine. But child, watch, YouTube was already back on folks. If YouTube knocked you out, come on back in. I'm still here, and when it knock you out and you come back in, fast forward and come on through to where we at, because I don't know why it's being stupid. Okay. But all around the world, and nobody found their baby, because we're dark outside. Now, in places where it was, I guess, pitch black, or you could see other shit, that didn't happen for me here. But again, different cities around the world saw it differently. So if y'all saw it differently where you stay at, cool. But I still felt like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And that was really it. I was like, that's all we really gonna do. That's all that it was. Okay. But again, I'm here in Michigan. And it hit us around 3, like between, it started getting a little, the sun was getting a little bit down around like 2:50. I'm like, okay, look a little different. And then, by the time 3, like 10 hit, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it is a little bit dark outside. Okay, fine. A fight broke out at Cat Williams, his comedy show. What people, he was in Indiana. Now, first of all, y'all think Detroit, is a bit, hood-tastic. Some of these other cities and states is too. Okay, he was over there in Indianapolis. Okay, it can get a little bit rowdy. Now, I feel like at a comedy show, ain't y'all supposed to be laughing? Ain't they supposed to be funny? I mean, was you the butt of the joke? And I thought it happened like up in the stands and whatnot. And I'm like, you too far away from the stage to even be offended. Like, I was like, what is happening? But then, child, they had to empty, and it's dark in there. You can't see all them steps. Okay, you're fussing and fighting and beating people up. A whole melee happens, and then the next thing you know, the light is on, and people is a little bit bleeding. I was like, Jesus Christ, can't take people nowhere. Okay, and I'm the person, the old man in the blue. That's me. Get my fat ass up and leave. Okay, because once white people get to fighting, they is like, no. They take it. Not I said no cats. So when you go to a comedy show, stop trying to fight. Okay, stop trying to fight people. It's not what you should do at all. And somebody said Cat ain't even funny. I think Cat is funny, but hopefully he went out there starting fights. Drew Sidora and Columbus Short. Hell, and BB Winans. Is it BB? Yeah, BB. Has booked a new show. Okay. TV. I said TV. Bounce TV. I used to watch something on Bounce. I think that show was Saints and Sinners on Bounce. I feel like it was. I don't know. Oh, you okay? You okay, has it? Because I was like, child. YouTube sometimes just, but yeah, y'all, when the glitches happen, I have no control over it. But you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's YouTube. As long as my check clear. Anyway, but Drew, Columbus Short, and all these folks will be on a Bounce TV show called Mind Your Business. Now, Drew, child, I hope it's a good thing now. Drew was a better actor. Drew was a better actress than Lala. Why don't 50 Cent put Drew on those shows? Why he keep being Lala? And Columbus Short, when Columbus Short is in his acting bag and acting, he's a very talented actor. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, we loved him and stuff from before. And I just feel like if he can just get back to that. Okay, let me see. TV show, because I want to know what it's about, called Mind Your Business. But I ain't got nothing on it around here, so maybe it's not new. It's too new to say something. But congrats to Drew, okay, who is around here doing what's supposed to be done, and that is working. Okay, that is working. Also to Columbus Short. Now, BB Winans, around here. What else has he? What was he after this stuff before? I'm not sure. Let me go to Blex Media's page to see if it's real or not. Because sometimes is it a fake story? It can always be a fake story. Okay, let's share it from here. Because I feel like we know Columbus Shorts. We know Drew. We want them to succeed, okay? Bob has unveiled it. Is 2024 or where the programming line up featuring new comedy series or it's a comedy? Is Drew funny? Is Columbus Short funny? No, like a drama. Child, the show starred Columbus Short as Alfonso and Drew as Aaliyah. All these people. Child, I just feel like it's gonna start on June 1st. It's a half-hour comedy set in Chicago that revolves around the Williams family, who run an event space in Chicago. It's been like blah 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 blah. I don't know. I feel like Drew not funny to me. I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it because you never know. And I haven't watched a show on Bounce TV since I was watching Saints and Sinners. And Saints and Sinners was good. So I'm gonna check it out. Okay, if I can remember that it's on, I'm gonna check it out. Okay. But that's that new shit. That's that new shit. Child here. I saw this a few days and I was like, what is wrong with people? Man charged after shooting a Chipotle employee over a small amount of guacamole. How you shoot somebody because you did not get enough guacamole? Why not just ask for some more guacamole? And if they say no, it ain't no reason to pull out a pow pow. Now the man, he looked like he did it. A man has been charged after he allegedly pow at a Chipotle employee in Southfield over some guacamole. Okay, it happened Friday nights. Okay, around at about Evergreen in 2006. According to 32-year-old child Aaron Brown, people that Aaron is crazy. Trust me, I know. 32-year-old Aaron Brown was upset because he received a small amount of guacamole. Okay, he then called them. Oh, he called the feet. Oh, he's over the female employee. You shot a female employee over some guacamole. Call her a BIT. It's a thing got heated, and other coworkers. Child, not had a separate child. The suspect went behind the counter and grabbed a cup of and grabbed a cup to put guacamole in. An employee knocked the cup out his hand, and that's how the fight started. The suspect fired one shot and hit the 21-year-old employee in the leg. Oh, he shot a one. Okay, it's okay. So he was fussing with a woman, called the woman to be, and then pulled a pistol out and popped out a 21-year-old employee who was hit in the leg. Okay, he got charged of possession of a weapon during the crime. And blah blah blah. Yeah, $20,000 fine. Leave his ass in jail. This is my thing. I can understand just being pissed off and upset at somebody not giving you what you want. I get it, but you should never pow it. No. I have look. Is the guac that good? Is the guac that good? Is it worth prison? Because when you shoot somebody, you go to prison. You know, not many people, especially if you black. You not white. If you are a black person, you pull a gun. If you shoot somebody, you are going to prison. Okay, you was not going to pass go. They're not going to allow you to collect $200 directly to jail, straight to jail. Get your ass in jail. And if you don't want to go to jail, then go to home. Okay, make some guacamole at home. Stupid. Okay, speaking of stupid, I won't say dumb. Okay, we know that Ray J and Princess have consistently announced a divorce every year for the past 18 years. Not 18 years. But for the past, let's say for the past 5 years. For the past 5 years, every year, Ray J and Princess have announced a divorce. Okay. However, this time, it seemed like they're going through with it because Ray J followed up to Princess filing the divorce. He's filing papers. He says, hey, guess what? I want joint custody of the kids, which makes sense. He's the father. He's the daddy. That's it. It makes sense. It's fine. They also were discussing how they're going to be splitting up assets and stuff. I said, so this is the first time that one of them have announced that they are, divorcing, but they're following through with it. And I told y'all, I need them to immediately get divorced and move on and keep us out of it. And as long as the conversation is showing them progressing to the divorce, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. The aggravating part be when they announce the divorce and then announce, we were kidding, we're in love, we love each other. It's going to be us forever and ever. It's like, no, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. We have a few tours and music events coming up soon. Now, the I Love R&B Festival of 2024 will be Saturday, September 7th in California. Okay. We have Omarion and Bow Wow getting top billing is shocking to me. Who made the flyer? Was it Omarion and Bow Wow? Omarion, Bow Wow, Ashanti. Ashanti, girl, is you not? Ashanti gonna be out here, girl, big belly knit, baby on tour the whole time. Okay, because in September, I feel like will she be able to? Because look, if maybe she's not pregnant, maybe Ashanti just gained weight. Maybe she gained weight and she can't work on it right now because her thyroid messing up. Okay, her makeup artist gave her a shot of something that gave her thighs an allergic reaction, and so her thighs got thicker. Okay, because I'm like, child, if it's April right now and we child and something like that, something be making that shirt like poke out a little bit. I don't know. It's April, May, June, July. That's like 5 months from now. Anyway, Omarion, Bow Wow, Ashanti and the Baby, Jaru, Monica, Pretty Ricky, Fabulous, Genuine, Maya. Is Maya not on tour with Escape? Is Maya on tour with Escape? Child, who are these Escapes? I don't know. Maya, Carrie Hilson, Lloyd, Ray J, child, not RSVP, girl, not Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Pleasure P. And they got child. Ray J made this flyer. Okay, child, is this the damn versus? Anyway, Soldier Boy, Chingy, Lil Mo, Young Bird, girl, not Young Bird. Oh, not Young Bird. He don't want to go by Hitmaker. Tweet, Jay Holiday, Nivea, Truth Hurts. I loved her song. He's so contagious, spontaneous. I love the song. Okay. Special guest DJ set by Jermaine Dupri. Child. Oh, she is into Mike, because I thought so. Child, Mike, I'm gonna get. Well, I guess because this is only one day, so I guess this is one day on September 7th, maybe, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Y'all, it says all tickets start at $20. $20. $20 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, artists plus Jermaine Dupri, and tickets start at $20. Tickets should start at $40. Tickets should start at $40. Now maybe $20 get you in the door. Okay, maybe $20 gets you behind the door and you're in the stadium, but not by the stage. Okay, child, $20. $20. First of all, the I Love R&B Festival, the fact that we can't fully see the heart. Okay, they did not use Canva. Okay, because I should have did it better. Okay, I feel like for all of these artists, for tickets to start, tickets start at $19.99 down. Either child, I want to go to the website, child, because a part of me feel like, I don't know what's going on. I love. Okay, so it says tickets starting at $19.99 down. I still feel like that's even weird to say. Because who puts a down payment on concert tickets? Who? I mean, child, y'all gonna go? I don't live in Cali, so I ain't gonna be there. But they got merch, y'all. Y'all want some merch? Let's see. You can get a hoodie. I Love R&B LA hoodie. It costs $60 or $70. Okay, if a 3X is $70, $65 for 2X. Y'all want y'all a hoodie? Now, in September, it's kind of hot outside in Cali, so I feel like y'all didn't want to have some little short sleeve things. Child, the t-shirt $30 or $40 for a heart in the head. The head look a little. I don't want a dead head. Child, let me stop. I don't know what people thinking. I don't. It's Jesus. Hopefully, Jesus will fix it. Child, but what we happy about? Okay, round here, Misdemeanor Elliott.
3 icons come together to show you something you've never seen before.
Something not right. I know what it is. This is not Earth.
I'm gonna figure this
I can't
out.
breathe.
Oh shit! I done bust the wrong turn at Mars real quick.
Said I can't breathe. I think I'm gonna faint. You're not about to faint. That corset is so tight. Let me call Tim because I ain't even playing with y'all.
Child, not the corset too tight. This was such a cute promo for the tour. Okay, Misdemeanor Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and Sierra. Okay, Out of This World tour. I said, bitch, what? Now, first of all, everybody is on tour. I don't know where they think people getting the child. I can't afford to go to all these concerts, even if I wanted to, because I feel like one of you gonna go get the best tickets. Okay, I do not want to be up in the nosebleeds, but y'all don't understand the amount of songs between Missy, Busta Rhymes, and Sierra. Y'all, look, don't be sleeping on Sierra. Okay, because Sierra has hits around here. Okay, Sierra, to me, hits. Okay, hits. And then mostly all their songs are like fast things and whatever. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's and Timbaland. They say Timbaland would be like a special guest or whatever. And not only that, when they're going to different cities, these special guests they could have, because all three of them have so many features with other people. Child, I was like, this is Missy's first headlining tour. Okay. And I feel like this is it. Okay. Now I don't, y'all, it sucks that I don't go to concerts solely because they give me migraines. I can't, my head and my ears cannot take the loud noise. However, I might just have to go because I'm sure they're going to be a Little Caesars Arena. I may have to just go downtown and sit outside of it, and then my ears won't hurt. But this, yeah. Now, Beyonce, don't you go on tour. Don't do it at all. Now, we don't know when this tour gonna start. Hopefully, I hope the tour starts in September. You know what I'm saying? We don't need y'all coming up here saying June, because everybody on tour. Everyone. Okay, but if y'all don't know, now you do know, I think that is a great, great lineup for a tour because they are great, great people. Okay, it's cute or whatever. I want to, I feel like people don't give Mario the credit he deserves when he says stupid shit. He was being interviewed by somebody. I'm not gonna play the article. I don't want to get flagged. Okay. But he was talking about how Tory Lanez is one of the greatest writers of our generation. I was like, leave that man in the prison system. Okay? Leave that man where he at. I also feel like, wait, have I tried? No. I don't want to look dumb. I want to look dumb. So I just choose not to go because I don't want to my money not go and I still have a migraine. But it's fine. I can always play the song on my radio. But all starts in July. God damn it. Child, God. It's a lot going on. I don't understand why people try to keep Tory Lanez relevant by speaking on him. I don't care if first of all, I don't feel like he's one of the greatest writers of our generation. Because I feel like he hasn't wrote enough. Like he hasn't given enough to the industry to have that title. If he's wrote a couple good songs, cool. However, leave that man in prison until he gets out. He said, I talked to him. He doing good. Look, we ain't heard no hide, no hair of that man. Leave him exactly where he is. Okay, he is where he's supposed to be. He is where he sent himself. Okay, because he sent himself to the prison. Okay, he did that, not us. It was him. Not us. It was him. So yeah, stay where you're at. Okay. It was something else I thought I saw, but maybe I didn't keep it. Here you go. Because speaking of leaving folks in prison, we had not been hearing much from Krishan or from Blueface. We was happy not to be getting date foolishness or whatever, okay? But between Charles and Netta saying that. But Krishan posted this because somebody said, "Oh, she been real quiet, so that man been locked up." And she said, "Yeah, Cause I'm locked up with him. I'm like, oh God, not your prison too. I'm locked up with him and we stopped beefing. He got me quiet and happy. How you happy he ain't there? Of course you happy. He ain't here. Anyway. Shit, plus the product that's being put out soon is gonna be worth the wait. I'm also putting a show out that revolve around the pro league football team. A bunch of different networks reaching out to pick up my show. This is my thing. Whatever the reason is that Krishan and Blueberry is quiet, leave it over there. Okay, leave it. Now, I'm also happy we heard from the other big mouth. Okay, I feel like for so long we just kept hearing this. Oh, it was just so much noise. It was so much noise, and they was getting on my damn nerves. And now they're quiet, leaving quiet. If she's working on, little stuff or whatever that can get her paid, that's like, a good thing here, a good thing there, then let it happen, okay? But I feel like until then, just leave it be. Leave it be, let it go, and get off our TV screens, get off our YouTube pages, get off our social medias. We don't want it, not here, not ever, okay? Congrats to Fantasia, who's launching an entertainment company called Rock Soul Productions. I feel like she's putting in enough work. I know she said that she wants to retire herself, being the artist or whatever, and having a production company. That's her. I feel like she's toured enough. She has enough, influence. She has the experience or whatever. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? So congrats. Okay, I don't have much details or whatever, but again, if she do it, I love it and we love her. I feel like Fantasia is a national treasure. It's a whole national treasure, and we have to love her for what she does. I'm trying to hurry up to get to because how long are we on here? Yep, I want to keep it down to not much of a long time. And when we get over the tweets, there's gonna be some things. First of all, child, Meek Mill. Now, we know that Meek Mill was included in some of the scuttlebutt. People kept alleging that lawsuit that came out that was mentioned a rapper in Philly or a rapper somewhere. They were alleging it was him. Then somebody made it seem as if it was gay sex noises, men having sex, and they were making it seem as if that was Meek Mill and Diddy. So that had happened as well. And this, scuttlebutt stuff about Meek being gay with Puffy and blah, 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 blah. And Meek said, y'all playing too much. Okay, you're playing too much. Okay? I don't believe no Diddy story once they lied about me. Anybody tried to sexually assault me, it will be a bang out on the spot. Okay? How y'all don't know that? I don't care, but y'all confuse my son. He's 12. People saying his dad's gay, is sick now. It's sick now out yourself. I don't know. His point is his son is a 12-year-old can see social media. The conversation about Meek is child. They be saying it. I don't think there's any. First of all, the audio that came out was, I don't know, but whatever Meek Mill do behind closed doors is his business. And sometimes it happens. If somebody lie about you and you're not a booty taker or giver, okay, maybe you won't believe the other stuff out here and whatnot. But Meek said, leave me out of the Diddy-ness, okay? I ain't been Diddy-bopped. Okay, you're confusing my child. Stop it today and leave me out of it. I said, well, sir, sometime, it's fine. I didn't believe it no way. Because I feel like, it just didn't sound plausible. Terrence Howard. So, I don't know why Terrence is in the outfit. Now, I don't know if Terrence said, yes, I'll do an interview with you, because it was with a YouTuber. Straight Talk. Okay, it's this person's channel. And I don't know if he said, yes, I'll do it, sit down, interview with you, but I'm on set, I'm filming something. And in between time of me filming, I'm gonna be in my costume. We can talk. Cause I said, Terrence, what the hell?
Now CAA.
That's a lot of money. That should have been.
Well, let's go to another one.
I'm just saying.
CAA, Creative Artists Agency.
So I said the luxuriousness. I said, child, we not gonna discuss the what, child. I said, was it discussed ever?
They represented me.
Mm-hmm.
They also represented some of the people from Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
They also did the deal with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
My show was with Fox. The people from Big Bang was with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
We had 28 million viewers.
20. Now look, if y'all don't know that when Empire was on, I almost want to rewatch the whole series. When Empire was on, it was that show. Like, we were reviewing Empire, and everyone was really watching Empire. It was a great show. So him saying how many viewers they had, and they had more viewers than the Big Bang Theory, I absolutely believe, because I ain't never watched not an episode of the Big Bang Theory.
They had 11 million viewers.
Wow.
They were getting $2 million, damn near $3 million an episode. Those white kids that had no name recognition, no Oscar nominations, none of that. We have 28 million viewers, and these jokers are paying me $325,000 an episode. And I'm like, every year I'm asking my agents what's going on. I didn't know that the packaging deal, my agents were incentivized to keep my pay low, so they'll go to Fox and say no, and they'll say no themselves because they were producers. They owe me over $120 million based on what would have been paid to white counterparts.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is, Terrence has said this before, not in this outfit. I'm like, did Terrence wear something to get people's attention to listen? Because I listened the first time he said it. The first time he said how much he was paid, I said, that don't sound right. And he made the point that the reason he's suing his agents or whatever, because again, as he's saying, they purposefully paid me less money because it benefited them. You know what I'm saying? They benefited from paying me less. We wanted a popular show, Oscar nominated, all these. Nobody really knew who the folks on the Big Bang was until the Big Bang got popular. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like Taraji, Terrence, and the son, child, Jamal, Hakeem, and Andre. I can't think of the name right now. I do feel like, because if Terrence was making, $325, that means everybody was making less than that. Because the true star was Cookie and Lucius. So I feel like I'm assuming, okay, that again he's wearing this wig, and I feel like he had to be in character for something. Okay, I don't know for what. I feel like he's shooting something, and he's in character for one, or he wanted to have people see the interview, because everybody's saying, look at his hair. And I'm like, but are you hearing what he said? And my thing is, he said the same thing on a different interview from before, but I feel like maybe that did not make enough noise, and now this is making noise. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, for me, I ain't need the wig. But whatever movie you in, brother, I want to see it. Okay? I want to see it. But he's right. We were on a top rated show. The show did not even start. The show didn't fall off until that last season. That was after the whole Jussie part. Okay. And the fact that he did not know at the time, and once he found out after the fact, that's why he's now suing, because he didn't know back then. But if you now know, oh, my agents are in cahoots with the studio. My agent is getting some kind of, incentive to not have me make more money. It makes them more money. So y'all owe me, because even if he didn't get, the $3 million per episode, they should have been making at least $1 million an episode because of how popular that show got. All the advertising, girl, all that shit. All of it. And again, he's smart. To me, again, we've seen Terrence in other interviews, looking regular. There's a reason this man, and I think it's one or two reasons. He's either on set and shooting an interview between scenes on set of a movie, or he said, I'm going to wear something that will make people watch. Because I said, I don't know who Straight Talk is on y'all. You could have came to me, sir. You could have came to my house. And child, we would have had a good old time. I'm looking it up now. Let's see. Straight Talk. I assume it's child. I put in Straight Talk. I can't even find the shit. Is it the Straight Talk? Child, who is she? No, it did say Straight Talk. And I don't know. So I feel like I can't even find. I know we got Straight Talk Wireless, but that's not it. Maybe Straight Talk with Terrence Howard. Well, I feel like, maybe he's like, I need to. Oh, this is this thing. It was this child. This thing is from 9 days ago. Okay, 9 days ago. Her channel was called Daphne Wynn. Child, that must be his friend. Because Daphne only has, child, 726. Now maybe, Daphne just started her channel. No, it's never minute. That must be his friend. Because I'm like, child, if y'all want to see the whole thing, child, there you go. It was 1 hour and 42 minutes. Let me save this. I can watch. I can listen to it later. Because I just wonder. Anyway, we gonna be sure to say that Terrence Howard needs his money. Okay, immediately, because he wants all of his things and whatnot. What I gotta do now? We did meet. Oh, let's do Jonathan Majors, and then we're gonna get to the peoples around here. Where's Jonathan? Jonathan, Majors is around here. Now this whole thing with how I have to consistently state the fact that Jonathan Majors was on trial for one specific situation. And even though there are allegations of other things that happened between him and old girl, it was for one perfect thing. Jonathan did not get no jail time. He was facing possibly up to a year in prison, I believe, or in jail. He was found guilty of the 2 misdemeanor charges and whatever. In court today, Judge Michael Gaffey sentenced him to conditional discharge after noting that both sides in the case agreed the charges did not warrant jail time because he's a first-time offender with no prior. So y'all went through all this shit. a whole trial. Y'all went through. I just feel like a lot of people felt like this should have never went to trial. Because it had happened in like March of last year. A lot has happened in between. I feel like to go through all of that and a person don't get like no, like even with the girl, what's the Hope's girl who faked her own kidnapping. Even her stuff didn't, it wasn't long. It wasn't long, drawn out, nothing. They found her, look, she came home or whatever, went to court, and all of it happened within a year. And with this, a lot. For them to say that no one felt like, oh yeah, he should go to jail. It wasn't even no jail time. So he has to complete a 52-week in-person batterers individual program in LA where he lives. He has to continue in mental health therapy that he was already in. And only if he violates whatever within the next year would he then face possibly a year in jail. He also cannot have any contact with ex-girlfriend, who's of course suing him civilly for some money. Right, Carly Russell. Yes, it was a 2-week trial for Mr. When I tell you the fact, this is my thing, because I'm not trying to make it seem as if abuse is not warranted, this and that and that and this. However, I feel like based on the charges, what he was being charged with, we can't base it off of anything that somebody said he used to date, he was an asshole boyfriend and whatnot. I feel like based on what he was charged with, the fact that this man lost all his jobs, his reputation is now ruined, at least currently, and he's now being sued civilly by old girl who wants some money. But how can he pay you if he can't work? Because child, I just feel like this is also why some people, and I feel like the only good that came from this, honestly, is him and that lady ain't together and he's in counseling. Because I kept saying from the beginning that he needs fucking counseling to handle whatever. We see Megan right there beside him. That just gives his career. However, for the fact that all of this went on and he was never really, no one really wanted him to be in jail. To me, the prosecution and them folk made this an issue. The ex-girlfriend didn't even really want all this to happen because, in my opinion, she wanted him back. In my opinion, he was in court. He said he did not speak at all. He declined to address the court and left the courthouse without speaking to reporters. His lawyer said that the actor did not want to make any public statement that the ex-girlfriend could use against him in a civil suit that she's filing against him. She also added that he is committed to growing as a person and will complete any court-mandated programs with an open heart, even as he maintains his innocence and plans to appeal. Sir, leave it alone. Okay? Leave it alone. At this point, in my opinion, sir, leave it be. Okay? I feel like sometimes you have to just move on from certain things. Like, don't be Jussie Smollett. Sometimes you have to move on. Child, Megan is right. Child, right. I love his coat, y'all. I love that coat they got on. Okay. The lawyer also said that he lost his whole career. This has been the most challenging year of his life. And look, that I feel like it's true. He went from the top of what he was and to nothing. Now, in my opinion, in a year or two, will he be able to bounce back? Yes. Right now it's tough, but I do feel like in a year or so, he will be working again. He just have to sit down sometime. Child, but they said the girlfriend, Jabari, was fighting back tears and she does the courts, saying that Matus refuses to acknowledge his guilt and remains a danger to those around him. She said he's not sorry. He has not accepted responsibility. He will do this again and he will hurt other women. He believes he's above the law. She said how Matus had made her believe the two were in a loving relationship, but in reality, he isolated her from the rest of the world and cut her off from family and friends. I was so emotionally dependent on him. I became a different person around him, small, scared, and vulnerable. Bitch. Ma'am, we seen you chase. Look. I do not take it lightly that abuse victims experience things differently. Okay. I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying shit. But ma'am, miss me with the bullshit. Because when I was abused, I didn't chase the person down. I ran away. There are moments of fighting with your person where you stay around. But to me, each time you had a chance to be scared of him and be away from him, you chased him. So it was an extremely toxic relationship on both ends. And I'm not saying that he is this innocent, he was a participant in the toxicness of them two being together. And that's why I said from before how them not being together and him being with Megan, that could be his changed person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he needs counseling. And that's what he's in because he's now out of that shit. Is it possible that he could do it again? Anything's possible. Completely. But I'm like, don't give me I was small and scared. Ma'am, miss me with the bullshit. No, ma'am. Just admit he was a bad boyfriend. He absolutely was. You were a bad girlfriend. Y'all were toxic together. And now she's playing the white woman victim who is scared of the big black man who she chased for 3 or 4, 5 blocks in New York. And he lost his career, by his own doing because, you know what I'm saying, he was who he was. However, ma'am, you were not scared. You were not scared. Both of y'all knew the shit was crazy. And that's why I be saying sometimes, people don't get, it's not that black people, don't like interracial relationships. The issue becomes an issue when, they liking white women. They're liking white women. And then from liking white women, they get caught up in something like this. And you become fragile China. And that's bullshit. And then always in those situations, the black person is the big bad wolf. It doesn't mean that he did not have aggressive tendencies or whatever that they went through, because that's like he needs help with that. However, ma'am, you need to hold yourself accountable for the part you played in it too. You're not to blame for any physicalness that he put upon you, no. But do not play the innocent, vulnerable, oh my God, Gentile, fragile. No, because you that don't work with me at all. So now she wants to be, oh my God, oh my God, he will not hold himself accountable for what he did to me, that you now want to make it seem like he was the big bad wolf. He was the itty bitty baby who could not escape, even though he ran away from you and you, Gerald. Y'all, let's move on to the JT and them of it all. But first of all, I need y'all to do what? Take a little second and y'all look, dance with Tamar today, y'all, and like the video. And we're back. Okay. Look, child, I feel like nobody was prepared for child, the city girls and them to just fall out. Okay, where's my shirt, girl? I'll in there get some ice and my shirt looks crazy. Let me fix myself up. And it's weird. I'm looking at myself in the thing. Nobody was expecting for JT and Young Miami to implode on Twitter. Okay, it was literally during the solar eclipse. Out the blue, chaos ensued. Okay, and I said, child, what in the heck is going on? I had to figure out where did it start, because between Caresha's page, JT's page, Saucy, Santana's page, a lot went on, and at first none of it made any sense. And so, because I am who I am, I found out what happened. Okay, look, it started. Okay, let me get off screen. It started between JT and Cam Barbie. Now, Cam Barbie is a Twitter blogger person, okay? And I believe Cam Barbie goes by he, if I'm not mistaken. And that's kind of where it started. And but it all was on Twitter, okay? So we know that JT was back and forth in it with Glorilla a couple of days ago, okay? And the blogs covered it. all the blogs. It was a huge story around here, but for some reason, JT did not like things that Kim Barbie said. So they was on Twitter going at it. Okay. And I did not go far back to read all their tweets because I didn't need to. Because the base of it was JT did not like the fact that she felt like Ken Barbie was making posts about her and was being mean, shady, and whatever else. Okay. Did not like that at all. And I feel like, well, ma'am, you know, people who blog are sometimes really messy. Okay. A lot messy. Messy for no reason or messy for all the reasons. Okay. So Ken Barbie, and I know this is small, but I can read to y'all. Okay. Ken Barbie was saying, you know, shady and her funny videos accompany all my posts. Man, woman, dog, cat, right side or left side. We doing it. Don't feel special. Because again, JT felt like Ken Barbie was being shady, more mean towards her. She then said, "This is why I feel special, because you're unprofessional as fuck, and told me personally that you don't like me. So please just leave me alone." Now this is the get you gotcha. You have the Shade Room, you have Hollywood Unlocked, you have the Jasmine brand, you have JayLeesCorner, you have people who do blogs and blogging things. Okay, when I blog or when I post on JayLeesCorner stories about what's going on, 7 times out of 10 I leave how I feel about it out, and I just say what happened. Now, when I comment on it on a video, that's different. That's me giving y'all my opinion and how I feel. But I try to not do that when making regular posts on JayLeesCorner. So if I don't like somebody, I don't really post about them and then give my opinion about whatever happened. I'll say, oh, so-and-so was fussing. Child, figure it out. Even when folks comment on my post, sometimes I don't reply because I'm like, y'all not really talking to me. Okay. So her thing was, you supposed to be a blogger. You don't like me, so just don't talk about me. If you told me you don't like me, do not talk about me, because if you do, I'm gonna get pissed. That was where it was starting between them two. Okay. From there, next post. They were talking back and forth the whole time. I'm like, child, somebody fix it. Okay. So from top to bottom, somebody was saying how he's biased, meaning Ken Barbie. He's also one of the people who pushed the false narrative that she fought you. He was instigating, meaning, you know, her and JT. I mean, her and Glorilla. She said, yes, even say he sent her. I can't take him seriously. He's an instigator and a liar. He needs to make a page that separates his blog from his true feelings. He's tacky as fuck and annoying. I don't bother him. I don't know what's his issue. I kind of agree. Sometimes when you're a blogger, just posting a story, you maybe shouldn't put your personal feelings in it. Just say this is what happened. Not get in videos and doing commentary. That's different. But reporting story, I mean, it's gonna be a catch-22. Okay. She was saying, I know she wasn't getting at me. Her tweets were deleted, but child, they back and forth in it. Okay. That's where it started. And I don't know how or why it was all happening simultaneously between her and Ken Barbie fussing, Saucy fussing on a sideline, JT's fussing on the sideline. It got into, you know, another blogger named Local Gossip who said, oh, you're booked and busy at a pool party, boo. It's not a flex. And she said, when the sections are over $1,000, when sections are over 1,000 people and the tickets are $40 or over $40, it is. It doesn't matter where I'm booked I'm booked. Okay. So again, her point is leave me alone about where I'm rapping at. Okay, leave me alone by where I rap at. Bitch, get off my dick. And I'm like, look, as she's promoting. Okay, she's promoting. Now from there, as JT is fussing on social media with Kim Barbie and other blog folks, other gossip folks, whatever, simultaneously, Caresha, Saucy is fussing with some Twitter person named Khalil. I said, no, what? Why is everybody fussing? Why is everybody fussing? Because whoever Khalil is supposedly a Nicki Minaj like stan page. I said, God, what I feel like celebrities need to stop having public spats with bloggers. Okay, ignore them hoes, ignore me or whatever. But again, but they may be popular. I'm like, why is everybody fussing? Because we don't even know who Khalil is. Okay, at the all, but it's a Nicki Minaj, stan type page or whatever. Okay, so Caresha, Santana, and Khalil is right here fussing. Okay, now Young Miami out the blue posted laughing out loud around the same time that JT is around there fussing with Kim Barton. Okay, the Khalil person then commented back and said, "You late," because folks were saying, "Where you at when JT was around there fussing with Glorilla?" Nowhere to be found. Okay, and so you so late. Caresha said, question mark, question mark, question mark. What you mean? Okay, what the fuck you mean? Okay, again, stop replying to random people on the blog. Please just stop. Okay, y'all too rich. Too rich. Rich people fussing. They need to send me my 40K. Okay, I keep saying I need 3 wealthy people to send me 40K. Heck, let 3 rich people send me 5K a piece. I can work with that, okay? However, these 3 folks should just send me some money because they rich and I need their money. Anyway, again, she like, what you question mark, okay? To the stranger. You hear me? Old girl then said the clueless role is getting tired because people feel like Caresha act like she don't know. Okay, and not her using Mariah's girl, not Mariah. The clueless role is getting tired, very tired. And then Saucy Santana at the bottom down there, y'all see the bottom? Stay in your Tory Lanez, bitch. I said, not Tory. I just told y'all, leave Tory Lanez ass in prison. Okay, we don't need him around here. But saying stay in your Tory Lanez bitch was funny to me. Okay, child, absolutely. I need everybody to give all of us $10,000 a piece. Okay, but again, Saucy then jumped in with this. Okay, with this, say stay in your Tory Lanez bitch. I said, child, it's getting rough. Okay, now because Caresha and Saucy is around here fussing with a stranger then said, oh, I got some attention. Okay, it's on site. Okay, they then said, oh, baby, them RCHS slowed down and you have enough time to come engage in something on Twitter because when the allegations was flying about, girl, because when the allegations was flying around about little Miss Pissy, we ain't see nothing. I was like, they gonna keep calling Caresha Pissy. Child, I guess so. Because again, Santana jumped into the conversation between Caresha and the Khalil person, and now, so Santana, you not making no money because you out here jumping into the beast of it all. Okay, because when we was round here dragging Caresha, aka as they said, Little Miss Pissy, you ain't say shit. And then he said back to the old person, my agent called me every other day with an inquiry or a check for the dog. Okay, how much to stand Twitter pay? There will be a TV show to address things you are so heavily invested and interested in. Tune in. Tune in. I was like, so what? What show? Now we know that Caresha supposedly had a show that's supposed to come out eventually. We don't know when. Maybe she will address the Diddy, Pissy, the Diddy, and all that then. And so he's saying, it's something in the works, bitch. Okay, tune in when it comes out. Okay, so we got that. With Santana talking to the Khalil person on behalf of Caresha, saying, bitch, we're going to address the Diddy shit in some type of TV show. Okay, well, from there, we then have JT versus Santana. And I said, bitch, not child. Look. I feel like, well, I know this has been brewing for a while. I think a lot of people saw them moving differently. I think a lot of folks felt like they felt more separate than before. I felt like a lot of people felt like they not as in sync as they used to be, and then a lot of things was just done separately. And I'm like, y'all came to us out. I will always say, when people come as a group, and then you see shit get funny, and people that are moving solo is different. You sum you up. Okay, it's one thing if people are solo and join together, then you go your separate ways. Okay, but now it's JT versus Santana all on Twitter. So JT saw what Santana said to that person, saying, hey, it's a show to address this, that, because again, at the same time, y'all, remember, JT already fussing with Kim Barbie on Twitter. Okay. So she then seen what Santana said about how my agent called me, blah, blah, bloop. A show will be around here to address blah, blah, bloop. JT then retweeted and responded to Saucy Santana and said, and I better not be mentioned since I'm not in an episode. Meaning Caresha shot the show and JT not there. Now, this is my thing. Did the show have to be Caresha and JT all the way through? No, not at all. I do feel like if you are known for being in a rap group called the City Girls, to have a reality show about your life and we never see JT, that is strange. Not even a dinner scene, not a nothing. Now, again, I also know they both are doing solo things or whatever, but I do feel like if you shoot a show, so that means Caresha, JT ain't in your life. So again, JT said, and I better not be mentioned since I'm not in an episode, meaning she not on the show at all. Okay. Nothing should be addressed without me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power. You're not my power of attorney. Sit your ass down. I'm like, not sit your ass down. Now, I'm assuming JT did not realize that he was talking to somebody else, and she felt like it was aimed towards her. Or it could be she still feel like you speaking on a show that I'm not on and saying things will be addressed, but I'm fussing with somebody else. So, bitch, what you mean? Okay. She said Glock loaded it with an S in the clip. Not the extendo clip. No. Now some stuff may be out of order a little bit because of but it's not that much. Okay. But Santana then said sheesh and replied to what JT said up here. Okay. He replied to her comment and said, sheesh. I thought he was talking about Puff and those allegations. just like the rest of the world. What the fuck are you talking about? Because he was like, I wasn't even talking to you. What you mean? What happened? Okay. And she said, reread what I said in case you didn't comprehend the first time. I said, bitch, what happened? You know, what happens in the dark always comes to light. I was like, child, it is getting messy. Because truthfully, to the naked eye, he was not talking to JT. Now, if it's shit going on behind the scenes and we don't know, okay, and we don't know, and that's why she said that, cool. But from what was on Twitter, and I went to all the people, I went to all the pages. And again, the time frame, they were all fussing at the same time. So it's easy to where this could have gotten lost in traffic. She may not have seen he was talking to somebody else about something else. But I said, and I think people have been waiting for JT and Saw, because I feel like, you know, Caresha is the common denominator between them two, meaning, you know, Saucy is her friend, JT is her partner in music or whatever, and sometimes, you know, your two good friends, they don't mesh. Sometimes people have different friend circles, like, and that's just what it is. You know, if YouTube knocks you out, come on back in. If YouTube knocked you out, come on back in, because I just said it knocked me out real fast. And we ain't got that much longer with y'all. So just come on back in. I'll give some folks a few seconds to do that while I also put it back on my phone, because YouTube is being messy and shady. Messy, shady. Anyway. So again, as I was saying, you know, I feel like people feel like Caresha is the middle person, Saucy's her friend, JT's her friend, her rap partner, whatever. And, you know, sometimes jealousies or these things can come about and you don't, and it don't mesh. It don't mesh. It just doesn't. Okay. Like Karla is my best friend. Okay. I don't put anybody over her. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my best friend. Period. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have other friends, but they all know that Karla's my friends. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like to mish up my friend groups. I don't. Because I don't have time. And because I feel like, one, I'm too old for that. Like, in general. Like, I don't need all my friends to be friends. They're also not enemies, and there's no beef around here. But a part of me feel like we felt the beef. You know, we felt it coming up. And I think the more they try to not talk about it, the thicker the tension got. And then shit imploded today. Okay. Anyway, JT and again, JT and Saucy. So Saucy, when Saucy replied to JT, when she said reread what I wrote, he said, JT, you retweeted a Nicki Minaj thing asking why we didn't speak on Miss Pissy allegations, which refers to Diddy, not you. Everybody looking for answers and responses to that situation, which will be televised. You unblocked me to insert yourself. As the child. So now we know JT allegedly had that man blocked. Because he's saying, he's explaining like, girl, you retweeted a Nicki Minaj stand asking why we did not speak on Miss Pissy allegations, which refers to Diddy, not you. Okay. Everyone looking for answers and responses to that situation. Okay. Which will be televised. Okay. What that means, whatever show Caresha working on, she gonna say whatever in that. Okay. But him saying you unblocked me to insert yourself. I'm still confused. I was like, child. So for anyone to act like, oh, it wasn't no shit, then why would JT have Saucy blocked? Why? Meaning, in my opinion, it was already some shit bubbling up on the surface. Okay, so at one point, he said it'll be too much for me to tweet. I will like a sit down, Caresha, please, and this time leave Santana at home. Meaning, what conversation happened and Santana was there? And she said, "Why is he here?" If we talking, why is he here? Why did you bring your +1? If me and you having a conversation, if me and you have static, you know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody else here. Anyway, he said, JT, please, you always throw me in some shit. You unfollow me and block me like I'm the person you got a problem with. Please address your issues head on with any and everybody you don't like. Stop talking it out. Stop taking it out on me. I don't need to be mentioned. I was like, so that means that he been feeling like you causing shit and blaming me. You mad as shit and blaming. You keep blaming me. Why keep blaming me? Leave me out of it. Okay. And I said, well, sir, what shit? What happened? Okay. What went on? Anyway. And y'all, if y'all knew how much y'all, when I say I had to take a break from my 9 to 5 to put these tweets in some kind of order, because popping from page, it got confusing. It got confusing, and I'm like, no, if I'm gonna talk about it, I have to have it in order so that way it all makes sense. You hear me? Anyway, when somebody asks, what did the Khalil person page and Caresha, who was fussing the situation, have to do with you? And Saucy said, I will defend my best friend in real life versus people who only have internet narrative information. Same thing I did with the JBs. The gag is really only one common denominator to all of this, and I don't know why, cause that party is not involved. Now I'm like, is you talking about oh girl? JG? Is that what it is? Okay. He then said, FYI, I was initially asked to be a co-host of Caresha Please. I declined and was a guest host of people I was genuine friends with, i.e. Lotto, JT, Sugiana, who got scrapped. I don't need to be involved. I got my own motion. Okay. I said, well, sir, what's the motion? Okay. What's the motion? You know what happened? You know what? Look, yeah, I look, when I bring, if I can ever get the info right, so folks can get a clear cut thing, I do it. And I'm like, and I knew, a part of me knew they were going to delete tweets if I would have waited till tonight. I can't go. No, you have to get, when you see beef happening, get the tweets before they get to, because I think by now, I know earlier at around 8, JT had already deleted some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff she took down because it was just a lot. And so some stuff that's gone and only I have it. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Well, at this point, okay, we go from JT and Caresha is at it. And I said, child, no, not during the damn eclipse. Okay. Now, separately, we then had Caresha, you know, on her page tweeting stuff. Okay. And again, let me read it. Okay. She said, a bitch been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say shit what a bitch mad at me for. Okay. Thank you, Douglas, for the cash app. Thank you. I think it's Deidre. Thank you. Again, a bitch been sneak dissing for me for weeks, and I ain't say shit. What a bitch mad at me for? Okay. I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go bitch. Go, bitch, go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. I ain't the bitch. I ain't have to show love to. Okay. Now, this middle tweet right here, wait. This one right here, it's her directly talking to JT. For you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. Tavia, you've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said shit back to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me, and I still wrap your shit with my chest and show love. So what's the real problem here? I was like, cause she ain't say JT, bitch. Jatavi. I said, not her real name, Jesus. No. If Karla ever called me and said, Jaylee, bitch, what? That ain't my name. You call me Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like my real friends do not call me Jaylee at all. They say it's either Jay or Lee. That's it. If they call me and say Jaylee, that means something's wrong. Okay. When she said, now I call Karla goes, well, I call her bestie. Okay, call her bestie. Jatavi, she the whole name. Okay. She then said, you let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you. When you know I'm the one that always push you, that always push us, you have resentment towards, it says 2, and that's okay. Maybe towards me. I don't know. She then said the bitch trying to kick me while I'm down and play these narratives is dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you. So she's pissed. Like, bitch, why are you mad at me? You letting the internet, and I think both of y'all are doing it. I think both of them, look, I want to play a snippet of, where is it? I want to play a snippet because Caresha, when Caresha was on Caresha Please, and Caresha, Saucy, and JT had an episode. This aired a year ago. Okay, this aired a year ago. When things seem to be better. Okay, and when she's saying you letting people get in your head and letting it get to you, I feel like some people don't get what happens when you're in a group. Okay, listen up, y'all.
On the outside looking in, or not even on the outside looking in, being y'all friend on the inside and knowing, I know what y'all go through as friends. I know how y'all have y'all arguments and stuff like that. And y'all could go crazy on each other and all that. But at the end of the day, y'all is the city girls and y'all stick to that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no matter what people could say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have 2 different walks of life. You got kids and shit like that. So you might hop on a feature or might, you know what I'm saying, do some shit that you got to do, you know what I'm saying, for your.
Again, a year now. JT mentioned this in her tweets that are not gone. How, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I popped up when somebody else canceled and came on in the red wig. You know what I'm saying? I was around there too. I came and helped out too. Blah blah blue. This is it.
Family, but I feel like regardless of what, y'all never snake each other. Y'all never like, you know, it don't never give like we gonna go solo. We a group. Somebody might, Caresha, it might be a freaky song that just don't fit. Really fuck with. And like, it might be a pop that you don't fuck with too, or that don't fit. It might be a song where I need this time to beat and I need a bitch to pop that shit and ride that beat. And Caresha get more so, I don't put my pussy on your nose. I can't.
Not on the nose, child, dirty diddy. Put it on dirty diddy around here, okay? But even to me, in this interaction, it still gives off a little bit of weird.
Usually for that song, and JT get on it. But what I love is y'all always come back and be a unit. Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, with as much as people try to, I feel like that's a group thing anyways. And y'all girls are, I grew up around a lot of girls and I seen a lot of competition between bitches. Not even bitches, but females. I see how girls compete. I see how, bitch, my hair gotta be longer than hers. My ass gotta be fatter than hers.
Now, no, I feel like that happens in certain circles, and sometimes it ain't about even competition. It's not even about jealousy. Sometimes it's just like you get tired of people because when it's like a marriage. You know, sometimes you get tired of your husband. Sometimes you get tired of whoever that's with you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be raw than hers. And I feel like all the shit that people said, even from the start, oh, she the rapper, that bitch can't rap, she can't do this, she can't do that. And then even people try to, you know how internet so wishy-washy now anyways.
It's
Now,
just like I see it happen all the time. Like it's just like a cycle. It'll be at one time they love it Caresha, it's fuck me. And then it'll be one time they love me and it's fuck her. And I just feel like that's just people.
That's just people, and that's just the world. And that's back to what I said. Like you can never.
It's very, but it's also like very hard though to be in a group because of that.
And this is the part where I feel like people ignore it, like, because somebody had posted this clip, like, see how, you know, Saucy was like, you know, trying to build up. I'm like, yeah, but you have to admit also, her point was it's hard being in a group.
yeah.
But that's why I get what you're trying to say. It's like, damn, y'all still doing it. It be blogs writing stories like, oh, they breaking up, they and they be dead ass wrong. And it's been years. And a lot of people can't keep going for years. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so it's hard being in a group, being two women. Women are always pent against each other. So imagine just being in a group.
So I'm like, to me, JT Point was saying, we're going through a lot of shit as a group. It's hard being in a group. Even though we cool or whatever, and we get past shit, like it's still hard being in a group. So when someone posted that clip, Santana had commented back and said, clock it. Never was no messy punk in the middle, always champion for both. I was friends with both. I could never be no motherfucking flunky. I'm a friend, a real one, and loyal one of that. And I feel like he don't understand that it's not even about, oh, you know, you a bad friend. I feel like, no, a year ago, you was bigging her up. A year ago, it was that conversation. However, clearly things change from then till now. Because I went back and I watched part of it between them, and I feel like they were, you could see that they were like cool or whatever, but like you can also tell that since then shit happened and shit different, and that's why everybody feels some kind of way, because it's not just JT. All of them feel some kind of way by how they reply. First of all, you could never get me to come on social media and talk shit about somebody I was cool with. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. No, not and not my friend, or not even somebody I work with. I'm not gonna do that, because for what? I feel like they all, Caresha, JT, and Saucy, all put out something on Twitter that showed each of them felt some kind of way. Each of them felt some kind of way. Now, maybe JT felt gang up on because it's Caresha and Saucy. Maybe she felt funny because she felt like, okay, it's them two against me, and so I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit upset. Maybe Caresha and Saucy felt, you know, heat from JT. Like they all felt some shit, if you ask me. Even your Miami said at the bottom, she says, a bitch trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives is dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you. And I'm like, that should never be out on social media. Ever. The fact that JT thought Saucy was talking about her means something already happened. It was already some dissension within the people around him. Okay. Period. And because all of them been feeling some kind of way, it all spilled out publicly. When in hindsight, people been seeing it's, I don't know. And sometimes, look, sometimes you go into things with the best intentions, and after a while, people go their separate ways. And if you leave when shit is on good terms and you don't let that shit fester, it's fine. When you let it fester, it seeps out, and then it's an implosion. And that this was an absolute implosion of the City Girls. Because my thing is, I can't ever come back for you publicly speaking on me on something. No, not ever. Mm-mm. No, not today, not ever. Now, JT was not replying directly to Caresha. Okay. When Caresha said a bitch been sneak dissing me for weeks and I ain't say shit, what a bitch mad at me for? And then JT said, oh, Miss Mama, this show last they playing dumb. Again, JT going back and forth with Santana was one thing. Because technically, at that point, JT had not directly mentioned Caresha. She just said, don't y'all, mention me at all if I'm not on the show that y'all doing. Don't mention me. You know what I'm saying? But again, now, child, she into this shit. Okay. JT said it'll be too much. Okay, the tweet stuff. I know I can come off crazy, but never in my life did no whack shit to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When people show me love, she goes crazy and call it hate. I'm sorry, and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. This is my thing. To be fair, Caresha was fussing with the Khalil person. Santana jumped in. Caresha then sees Santana and JT fussing. Caresha jumped in. I feel like JT feel like you round here taking up for Santana, but you don't say shit for me, which makes her not say shit for Caresha. Because we have seen JT get into some shit or whatever, and recently, Caresha's been quiet. Recently, both of them been quiet, defending the other one. Both of them have been allowing people or allowing themselves to handle their own shit. Okay, because they were like, "Where's Caresha, child? Gorilla around here that's talking cash shit. Where Caresha, child? Somewhere sleep. Get us some milk." Anyway, she said, "Oh, because somebody had said Miami's really going through something. Just you just responding to strangers on Twitter. You're pathetic." JT said, and I was for sure there for her from the beginning, but y'all will see this and that. Y'all will see this in time that I'm not. Never was and never will be the problem, haven't I think? Meaning I was there for her. And again, everybody to me feel some kind of way, and they're now in a full-fledged fight on Twitter. I said, child, not a fight on Twitter. Now, JT then said, back to Young Miami, to Caresha, when she said, for you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. Just how you've been speaking dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said shit back to you. You made you over this on. So JT said back to that, girl, the internet told you that. Which song was about you? Girl. When they don't use periods, I need them to work on it. Use punctuations. I need some periods around here. Okay, it's run along. It's run along. Okay, girl, the internet told you which song was about you. The one saying it's City Girl shit, even when it ain't City Girl shit, that was at least under City Girls, or the one that's saying riding solo, but I'm still in my group. Get your phone back from whoever this baby don't play with me. Okay. But she asked her what songs, what songs is about you. If you feel that way, what song do you feel is about you? And then she said, no bar. Go over, go over. Caresha said, no bars and sideways. And she said, oh, wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this, why not speak to me about it? You came on here and said, laughing out loud, so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as you. And again, attention seeking as usual. When folks saw her post, the laughing out loud, that's why the girl said, you late. Because people felt like, oh, you being funny acting about JT. So people felt like the laughing out loud was about JT. Okay. When Caresha said, a bitch, again, if YouTube got y'all out, come on back in. I'm still here. We got a few more minutes. Come on back in, y'all. This YouTube just knocked me out on my phone, so I know it probably knocked y'all out too. Just saying. But when she said the bitch trying to keep me when I'm down, and she said back to her, you looking for a way out, girl. Again, let me say it slowly. When Caresha said a bitch trying to keep me while I'm down and play into these narratives, it's dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend. And she said, you looking for a way out your situation. Who was the first person to call you when it started? You're a sad fucking case. I was like, a lot of people said that when Caresha got with Diddy, that JT didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Even the interview on the Breakfast Club, where they was like, because JT is with Lil Uzi Vert, Caresha with Puffy. And when JT kind of said oh, my man don't get involved in our music shit. He out the way. Part of me felt like, did he be trying to get involved? Do he be getting involved? Because again, JT saying to her, bitch, you are looking for a way out of your situation. Okay? You want out of you're looking for a way out your situation. Okay? Who was the first person that called you when it all started? You're a sad fucking, I said, child, they fussing. Jesus, they fussing. Okay? Now, back to Young Miami. Again, child, the tweets, the back and forth of it all. Okay? And I'm going to post this on my TikTok when we're done. So if y'all want to read it up close, it'll be there. But I wanted to first have my shit out here before I put it out to the masses or whatever. That's why I have my logo branded on it. So at one point earlier, when Caresha was saying, oh, no bars and the song was a diss song. Somebody, big, I don't know, JayBirds said to Caresha, girl, if it was a diss, why have you been on your story making videos and singing both songs? You're trying to flip this around and make JT look bad publicly, and I'm clocking you. Young Miami said, bitch, because I'm not a hater. Now, my thing is this. I'm not Diddy vibing to no song that's a diss song. If I think you're dissing on a song, I'm not promoting it. That's not me being a hater. I'm just not for the bullshit, okay? And when JT was saying how, who was the person to call you first, she said, not you. Child, I said, so you saying JT lying? Because JT said, who was the first person that called you when it started? And Caresha said, not you. Now, all that really probably means is somebody else would have called her. It does not mean, does that mean that JT did not call it off? Is that what it means? Child. Caresha also said, lastly, well, kind of last, because at first it was lastly. They kept fussing after that. You weird, but always want to act like a weird. Wait, you weird, but always want to act like I'm a weirdo. You always mad. it's always a problem. And all I tried to do is push you, tell you the shit. You can rap, you should model, etc. You're always mad. You doing your shit as you should. Congratulations, but somehow you still mad. Child, they need to get some punctuations. Okay, so at first that was the last thing that she had said. Okay, and I thought it was over. Okay, could neither, but I guess at this point in time, they called. They was on the phone. Okay, because for like maybe like 20, 30 minutes, neither one of them posted anything. Then, child, if YouTube knocked out, because it knocked me out. Each time it knocked me out, I just say it because I don't know if y'all know to come on back in. Again, neither one of them had commented and tweeted in like 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, it's over. But they had talked on the phone. But Caresha had put up the whole "you weird" thing. You know what I'm saying? And so JT then came back and said, if I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be. Behind closed doors, you have done stuff to me that you think I should get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was there first episode. And when someone canceled, when Creature Police popped off, I was there first episode. And when someone canceled, I showed up in the red wig. We saw the red wig thing. I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me mad like internet do, but you know me, my heart pump gold. I wish you the best always, and I love you. I wish you the best always, and I love how fast you got on here behind Santana. And to me, what that meant was JT feel like you quick to come on here and defend Santana, but not me. You quick to support Santana and not me. Even she may feel like Santana's quick to defend Caresha and not her. Again, that triple became a double. You know what I'm saying? JT then said to Tavia, we just got the phone. I'm so confused. Now we back on Twitter, on the internet. I said, ma'am, that's how we knew that they had stopped tweeting because they was on the phone talking. Or whatever. And then JT was like, next page, right now. JT then said, this tweet was before the phone conversation. Don't know why it didn't go through. Maybe because everyone blown up my phone and it still stands. I'm glad to see that you know how to respond. You nonchalant about everything else. And I was like, child. To me, again, that means I see how you is quick to respond for other people and other things, but at least you quickly responded to me this time. But I do know on social media sometimes if you post something and you hit post, if you take a phone call or whatever, sometimes it will take time for it to post. So again, the first phone going off, if y'all were on the phone, it could have been that it did not post until y'all got on the phone. Okay. However, Miami said, JT, I love you. I'm moving on. Okay. JT replied back and said, I love you more. I actually love you the most. Okay. So again, it did end a little bit, at least with them saying, I love you. My thing is this. Okay. You can say, I love you all day. Like, them saying their I love yous is fine. However, y'all have issues. And it just came out on social media. And to me, they just need some space. Space, do their own things. I think JT really wants to rap. I think she really wants to push herself and be a solo artist. I think she should do that. I do. Okay. Now the Get You Gotcha was look. Wait. There's more. There's always more. Then, child, Saucy. I said, Saucy. They just said I love yous. They just said I love you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Because if they just said I love you, leave it be. Okay? So again, when JT said how if I'm ever mad for this reason, blah, 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 bloop. You know, I'll take a bullet for you, blah, 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 bloop. Okay? You don't come out of the fence, blah, 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 bloop. You know what I'm saying? Santana said, bingo, the last sentence is the problem. This is what it always been. How much have I bigged you up? Had your back, been with you through highs and lows, always congratulated, boosted, confidence, egos. You know the real, so why is always shade for me? 1 minute you love me, the next minute I'm Caresha friend. Never did nothing to you, JT. Somehow I always ended up on the receiving end of the shade. From the live when you first got out, which then followed Black Boy JB calling me FAGGOT, and you sat there, snatching mics at Rolling Loud, calling me your favorite op on your B-Day. What have I ever done to you besides be a friend? Now, JT got out a long time ago, and for him to bring up something that happened when she first got out, sir, address that in the beginning. Come on now. Y'all don't like each other. And I won't say they don't like each other. I won't say that because sometimes working with people, it runs its course. And it's not that you don't like the people, y'all just don't need to work together. It don't have to be no beef. It's just, no. This is its course. I wish you the best. I love ya. And people move on into their endeavors. So I don't think that they don't like each other. I think they allowed the outside noise to infest their circle. And because there was already probably this weirdness, it got worse and worse and worse, in my opinion. So I don't even think is that they don't like it. I think there's a big miscommunication and they just kind of don't mesh right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really the bigger part of it than them not liking each other. JT responded back to the Saucy and said, your career started from being disrespected on live. I think it did. You're really trying to play me as you're really trying to play me as a homophobe, right? Because saying, you allowed someone to call me the F word, that is kind of making it seem like you're saying, you allow someone to, but again, okay, you're really trying to play me as a homophobe. Wow. To be fair, I didn't know how to work live. I had just got out and Rolling Loud got time limits. I gave you my mic to begin with. Whoa, shake my head, baby, don't do this to me. Now, that is great explanation. Her saying, one, I don't know how live works. I was in prison. You holding shit from prison? So that I get, you know what I'm saying? And her saying I snapped the mic because we had a time, time up. Give me the mic. Give it back. Okay. He then said how, people saying like I'm not in it, I'm in it. They mention me, bitch, I'm here. Get your ass off the timeline saying this ain't got nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me. My name keep being mentioned or whatever. Y'all ain't slow. I'm owed a phone conversation offline too, so this shit can stop. He then posted up how the story ends. We talked moving forward. Now, this is the weird shit to me. Because all of that, y'all, all of that shit. Stop. Because at the end of the day, this started from JT fussing with Kim Barbie. Stop fussing with bloggers. Because it makes you look crazy. If a blogger is talking cash up, sue them. Sue them. I feel like there should never come a time to where something like this happens because you were pissed at a blogger for talking about you and making fun of a situation and whatnot. Because that's where it started between JT and Kim Barbie fussing, Caresha and the like it was both of them and Santana fussing with random people on social media. Fuck them people. Y'all don't look. Sometimes I see comments on my stuff and I start to nope. Because sometimes that's what people want. They want that engagement. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be negative. You can't do it. Because when Caresha said earlier, bitch, I'm not a hater. When someone asked her, why were you vibing to JT music? It was a diss song. And she said, bitch, because I'm not a hater. And because Caresha called the person a bitch, oh, child, I said, I have never. Let me see if I can get it bigger. Can you get it bigger? I can't. Caresha said, because Caresha called the girl a bitch. The person said, child, can I make this? Wait, let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Because, can I not make this bigger? I guess I can't. She said, hold on, piss pot. I don't care if them golden showers or that strawberry coke from Sissy, Pissy, Diddy got you feeling it. But the fact that you publicly against JT right now, but still sided with Sean Honeycomb is very telling. You a thought working side hole to a GAY man, traded on your sister for a gallon of piss, a Birkin bag, and 1 season of a talk show. You're not a hater, but very clearly a fucking dummy, you beard. I said, not a girl. I said, why? What? I said, child, red for filth. Solely because you round here back and forth in it with these random people. Now, the person around here whose name I can't pronounce is BG some shit. I don't know. Santana, like, what does anything have to do with you? And they said, she added me no shade. He said, no. She responded to you adding her first. Said out of fees. And the person said, y'all on Twitter, a public act, expecting public comments. Expect public comments. And she added me first, calling me a bitch. Never have I disrespected that. I said, child, again, all of this, because y'all fussing with people y'all don't know. Now, you done call a lady a piss pot, okay, who saw her cruise Birkin bags and gallons of piss. I said, child, is this? And then Santana said, hey, this stay out of it. I'm like, they right. Y'all on a public app. You're going to get public comments. However, just don't respond. Sometimes you just can't respond to these people. At the end of the day, my advice, I'm tell y'all again, stop fussing. Where is it? Stop. Why isn't that pausing? Trying to pause it. I don't know why I didn't pause. Stop fussing with bloggers. It's not worth it. And I'm a blogger. But I feel like fussing sometimes, it's not as, when it leads to this shit, it's not worth it. Because now everybody feel like y'all fussing over some bullshit. Now everyone feel like y'all done. I feel like it's hard to come back from what y'all said. And again, you can say, oh, I love you too, and blah, blah, blah. There are underlying issues in y'all groupness that you need to fix. Okay? Fix it. Or go solo. Either way. Now, the get you gotcha for one thing I saw, and lastly, child, wow, they was fussing on social media, and that's JT in Young Miami. Okay, while they was fussing around there, somebody posted this and said, meanwhile, Young Miami is allegedly on her Finsta still chilling with Diddy after the allegation of stuff. Okay. And they show this picture. Now, let's be honest. We don't know when this picture is from. However, allegedly, they're saying that this is a fake account for Caresha. And that on the fake account, okay, on the fake account, there are pictures and stuff of her and Diddy, allegedly. And then after the post was made, like showing what it was, also showing how Santana followed the page. Because we ain't seen Diddy with Caresha at all since the news came out. And that looked like Caresha from when I did a close-up of it earlier. So, child, look, I feel like that was just to end the beef. But to me, you can say sorry, but that shows there's an issue. Saying sorry just means, okay, we're not fighting right now. They have issues because that's why they all felt some kind of way from the beginning. That's why Santana said that JT had him blocked. That's why Caresha felt like JT had diss songs against her. Like, they can love each other. That's fine. However, that ain't gonna fix the issue. The only time somebody feel like there's an issue is because there's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And that's what needs to be addressed. But I felt like people felt and saw it brewing for a while. And then today, it just imploded. It's imploded. Now, since then, JT has taken down all the stuff. She still has the stuff, between her and Ken Barbie. She still has stuff between her and another blogger. So that stuff is still there. Okay. That stuff is still there, which is how it started. But anything that she had posted towards Caresha, towards that's all of the only thing left on JT's page is her response to Caresha saying, I love you more, blah, blah, blah. And let's go to her page, to Young Miami's page. Let's see if she took down the other stuff. I love you. I love you still there. We see that, JT stuff is gone. Let's see. Caresha has not taken down what she said about JT. So again, if you love me, at this point, people seen it. Okay. So it's still, but again, it's not taken down from there. Okay. Let me see if on Saucy's page, on Saucy Santana's page, nope, Saucy still has, his stuff up. So Caresha and Saucy is not taking down what they said. Only JT took down what she said. Anywhere go, I'm tired. I'm over it. Okay, but I did not have any of that on my bingo card. You know, not today, not ever. Hopefully they all can work through it. Hopefully, you know, they talk through their issues. Hopefully they now to me, I don't see the City Girls coming back together to be a group anymore. I think they're both going to work on their stuff solo. In my opinion, I'm not sure. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have. I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, I will post all of these screenshots on my. I'm posting on TikTok and then on my IG. For those who want to see things up close, it is all of the screenshots, and stuff. I gotta go, y'all. I will possibly be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. I think there will be things to discuss tomorrow, so we shall see. I want everyone to have a good night. Because it's 11:30 here. I love you all. Be safe, be good. Okay. YouTube has been glitching right now, and I don't know what's up with it or whatever. But yeah, like, comment, share my channel and my video. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Again, I love you all. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Bye.